Yeah, I was surprised by the magnitude of it. There was a major increase in ladies' fashions in urban centers around the world. Big part of their society garb were hats, and somehow or another, your social status was defined by your feathers, and on hats and accessories, and um, those feathers came at the really the expense of water birds, particularly colonial and wading birds. That would be our egrets, our roseate spoonbills, hooping and sandhill cranes, terns, herons, almost any bird, and they were harvested in a really a not so good way. The gunners would go to their roosts and they'd see these big roosts, rookeries, if you will, of birds, and they would shoot them. And the market was it was pretty intense. I was when I was researching this one, I found that there was a London woman who had a gown who had the thing adorned with 600 Brazilian hummingbirds, and there was an evening dress of one other young person that was trimmed with I think 50 canaries, and these hats would have stuffed birds peeping out of the feathers on the top, and there'd be wires where they have butterflies flying around the feathers, and it was it was popular, and once again, demand drove big business. The snowy egret, the name for it was the bonnet martyr, because so many of those were killed. They were wiped out along the East Coast by the late 1890s, and then most of those gunners went to Texas with the intention of doing the same thing. But big dollars again. Market hunters received about 140 to as much as $640 a pound for feathers. That's between $5,000 and $20,000 today, and you get a sense of how big the business was that the New York merchant, who, when he put orders in to Texas for plumes, they were in orders of or lots of 10,000 each. So that's a lot of feathers. So once again, the combination of demand, technology, and price drove a big business in market hunting for food for the table, and in this case, in feathers for predominantly ladies' hats.